Lemon is incredibly healthy, but if you mix it with certain foods, it can become harmful or even dangerous. Certain combinations with foods known as milk, bread, certain types of meat, not all, some vegetables, can create a digestive bomb, cause poor digestion, intoxication, diarrhea, nausea, and can literally harm your health if you don't know how to use it. What are the most dangerous combinations you can mix with lemon? Which should you avoid to ensure that lemon can improve your health, provide the benefits it is meant to give you, and not harm you at any time? Lemon is one of those fruits that is anti-cancer, acidifying, improves digestion, has vitamin C, boosts our immunity, and prevents us from getting sick when we mix it with propolis, honey, and other types of foods that enhance its health benefits. Now, just as there are foods that can enhance its benefits, there are foods that, when mixed, end up being dangerous for our digestion. Foods, nietacedansicuntessimos, that can accelerate the absorption of heavy metals, can cause brain intoxication, gases, diarrhea, nausea, and all kinds of problems if you don't know exactly what they are. What are these foods and why can they be dangerous? I will reveal that in this video. But first, I ask you to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and if you want, subscribe to the email and the newsletter on the website. I will send bulletins of certain home remedies that you can prepare at home and that I assure you, you didn't know could change your health. That said, let's continue with the video. Number 1. Never mix lemon with milk. I don't know if you've ever seen how cheese is made, how the milk has to be curdled, so to speak. When we say curdle, we basically mean making the milk protein concentrate in one place and then the whey is separated. This is called curdling the milk, and it can be achieved when we mix lemon with some type of dairy that we consume at home. Knead the milk protein, maybe remove the cream, process it in a certain way so that it is not heavy on the stomach. But if ang sukarente wadali kung util enso nila decide mo to afin a class of lemonade as mixing lemon with milk, you are creating a terrible heaviness for your digestive system, man. Often bad digestion begins along with gas, nausea, and there can be diarrhea because the digestive system is not prepared to handle a physical chemical reaction in your intestine. This can harm you, and I recommend that you do not consume dairy with lemon as it can cause intoxication if you are not careful. You might be, perhaps with ulcers, H. pulchritis, H. pylori, and you want to solve all these problems. I recommend something like Ulcer Aid, Pleochase, Paraflush, which is to eliminate parasites, or GI Balance from Thailand at thailandvitamins.com. Number 2. Fish with lemon. Yes, I am very curious to maketa kiastas consuming fish with lemon and akatita kokul so to the kianta trouble of eating delicious fried fish, maybe baked fish, or as a fish prepared at home without lemon. But doctor, how can it harm me? It can harm you if the fish you are eating has a high mercury content. Mercury is mostly a toxic metal, a metal that the body should not have as food, but unfortunately with the pollution of rivers, seas, all types of waters we see today, mercury is everywhere. It is used to extract gold, and often mercury spills into our rivers, our lagoons, our seas, and that fish unintentionally absorbs that mercury. Its flesh fills with mercury, it reaches your plate, and guess what you do? You add lemon. Lemon makes mercury easily absorbable by the human body, facilitating its absorption. With this, you get intoxicated, it reaches your brain and increases the risk of suffering from other diseases like Alzheimer's, dementias, memory problems, serious health situations, mercury poisoning. So, if you are going to use lemon on your fish, make sure it is fresh fish that does not come from places highly contaminated with mercury. No se le mala si mala na kinidai. As long as you are aware of that situation, avoid it, because mercury can truly destroy your body without you realizing it by eating a meal that is delicious that shouldn't harm you, but is actually destroying your nervous system. If you want something natural to help detoxify your liver, kidneys, blood, and much more, look for Purify You Thistol Essence, Gipaclean, and Uri Essence from Finland at drlandivar.com. Number 3. Lemon with tomato. Not many people know that the tomato is highly acidic, and in fact, when I have patients whom I attend to, by the way, if you want a consultation, I can assist you. When I attend to them, I tell them, if you have gastritis, you should not be consuming tomatoes. The tomato, especially in the skin, is highly acidifying. It is acidic. And if I mix tomato with lemon, and what I have is a digestive problem, an ulcer, gastritis, I'm creating a bomb for my digestion. Instead of improving the problem, I'm making it worse. Yamasanita entas, gastritis, ulcers, stomach problems, I am making them worse, and logically, I have to avoid lemon with tomato because that mix is not going to be good for my health. Number 4. Lemon with bread is not healthy. The bread we consume has to be fermented. Not many people know, but fermentation is a process where yeast grows, multiplies, produces certain types of gases, and in that fermentation, if I mix it with lemon when consuming the bread, I create a, so to speak, disruption or cut the yeast and create a digestive problem for something that should be easy to digest. What happens is that the yeast facilitates the digestion of starches. If I add and mix lemon, a lemonade with a bread that I eat in the morning, I am cutting the yeast and complicating even more that digestion of a bread that probably already comes genetically modified with toxins, with pesticides, and I am cutting the yeast that would facilitate the digestion with a bit of lemon that I am consuming. I create a digestive problem, I burden my digestive system with an issue it cannot solve. Maybe that's where my resistance or my problem with gluten comes from. I don't go to the bathroom, I suffer from constipation simply because I complicated my digestion with a glass of lemon or lemonade in the morning, mixing it with bread before going to work. Be careful, that mix is not healthy and often we don't know it. And it's important to have bacteria, enzymes in your digestive system. Look for the enzymes. Probilion or women's probilion to ease your digestion, absorb your nutrients, and ensure this doesn't harm you at all. Number 5. The green juice of cucumber with lemon. Very often I come across patients who tell me, Doctor, I have mixed the green juice and added squash mixed with lemon, cucumber, and a world of mixes and ingredients that actually do not do the person any good. One of those harmful mixes is cucumber with lemon. Cucumber has a problem when mixed with lemon. Although it seems like a refreshing combination, when I mix cucumber, which has sulfur compounds, with lemon, I create all kinds of digestive problems in my digestive system. Gas, diarrhea, bloating, and I don't realize that it's the sulfur compounds in the cucumber mixed with lemon that prevent good digestion. Avoid these types of mixtures. Many times trying to do well, we do it wrong and end up with a health problem. A like for the video, much love, and